Hey guys, today in this video I will be doing 12 example solves using the Petrus method. So the reasons I'm doing these example solves are that first, I love Petrus and I want to show why I like it so much in this video. And second, it's been a long time since I've made a video where I did walkthrough solves of the Petrus method, and at that time I was pretty new to it and my block building techniques were pretty bad. I can solve this pair in one move, like this, bring it up, and then just insert, and then insert the edge, like this. And also, I have a better understanding of how EO works, and so this is me just showing the method as I know it now, and I hope you guys enjoy. So the scrambles will be on screen here, or possibly in the description if I'm able to figure that out. But yeah, let's get started. Alright, so looking around for my first two blocks, I'm seeing a lot of good stuff. And that's the thing about Petrus. Sometimes you see so many good possibilities and opportunities, and you're like, which one do I choose? So that's the hard part, and that's good because at least we have options, you know. So for my 2x2 block, I will be doing white, blue, red, and I see this piece here, this piece here, this piece, and this piece. So when I move white, blue up, what it also does is it moves this corner up as well into the top layer right here. And also when I bring this corner into the top layer, solve this edge, this white red edge comes to here. So I can then solve the red edge, and after that solve the pair. So what I will do is this. Now I will just reorient the corner, and then I will connect the blocks, or like that, and then I'll just put the block in the back. Now from here, there's really two options. You can do this square on the front left, or you could do this square on the back right. And sometimes if I see a really good back right square, I will go for the back right, but I've been so accustomed to doing the front right just because it's like right in my face. So yeah, it really depends, but you should get used to doing both blocks so that you can take advantage of them. So honestly, they both look pretty mediocre. If anything, I would probably go for the front right just because it's a little bit easier to maneuver. So I would pair up the white green edge with the white red green corner. Then I would move this block out of the way, and then I would go into solving this edge. And then I would connect the block. There we go. So here is edge orientation. So first I see these two are misoriented. This one's misoriented, and also this back one is misoriented. So I would swap these, then I would put this in the front, do an F to orient it, then just swap it with this one in the back, and then do an F prime. And now all the edges are oriented. So because this DR edge is solved, I would probably just go into the pairs. So take a corner out, insert the pair, then take this corner out, insert the pair into the back, and here we have this COLL. And it looks like we have a Z perm. So this is scramble number 2. So I'm probably going to solve the white, orange, blue block. So I see these two pieces. They can be inserted relative to each other in the bottom layer, and then I can just insert this already solved pair. So first I'll take this pair into the top layer, insert this edge, and do a D2 to solve, then insert this pair into the back. Now I'd probably do the front right block because there's a pair already made here, and then I just need to insert this edge. So I would just move the pair out, bring this edge in the top layer, then I would put the edge right here, U2, solve the block. Now from here I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I would do these two, and then it's just the back two. So from this one in the back, I just did an F, then I replaced this edge with this edge, and then I just fixed that. So now I can go into my right block, and I see I can block build these, and then solve this pair. Then soon, J-perm. Now scramble number 3. So for my 2x2 block, I'll be doing the white, orange, blue block. So what I noticed here is that these two already make a 1x2 block, which is always really nice. And then I just need to insert this pair into the back, and then just flip this edge right here. So what I will do, insert edge first, take this edge, put it in the top layer so that it becomes reoriented, then insert, then solve in the back. Now from here, I can do the back right slot because this edge is already connected to its center. So how about we do that to put it in the back? Then just solve this really nice pair. So just like that, U2, and then put that block in. I'm not very good with right edge orientation, but I'm better than I was before. So from here, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bad edges. I'll probably reorient these two first. Probably just do these two, and then I would do these two. So what I did there was I just put this bad edge here, replaced it with this bad edge, and then fixed the layers. So now everything is oriented. Rotate this pair first, and then this pair into the back soon, and we have a G-perm. Now let's move on to the fourth solve. I see this nicely made pair here. I can also just solve these two edges. I could also do the yellow block, and I think I'll just do that because it's a bit easier. So I see that this edge is already solved, and when you see that a middle layer edge is solved, that's always a good sign because then you just have 3 other pieces that you need to maneuver. So then I had this edge already placed in the D layer, and if I were to insert this red one in front of the blue one, then they would be solved relative to each other, and then I would just put the pair or the block into the back. So first I would pair up these two, then D2 into the back. So I would probably do the back right square, and I would just pair up these two pieces to make the block here. Then I would put this edge down like that, bring the pair, and then just put it in. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, so a nice even 4. So those two, then bring this here, and then there we go. Rotate, and now probably just cancel, and then insert into the back. And this one, could you do like, no, that wouldn't work. So yeah, I would just do that in the front. I do know this pi CLL, and then we have U perm. I believe it's this one. Yep. Let's get on to the fifth one. I see that we could do this block, so just put this 1x2 in and then orient this edge. And this would be a good case, but if only if this edge was oriented. If it's not oriented, it's not that great, because then you would have to go reorient it so that's oriented, and then you would have to insert it. So I'll probably go with that like first block, because it's okay. It's not like the best, but it's pretty fine. So these pieces, I'll put them down, put this piece in, and I believe the red would still be there, so it'll be like on this side. And now I'll use this opportunity to put this whole thing in the back. So that's what I do. So if it ends up so it'll be in the front, I would just move it so that it's in the back. So what I'd probably do is the front right block, because I would pair these two up like so, and then put this in correctly, put that block in, and then fix it all. So from here, what I would do is, I see all these four on top are misoriented, so those, these. After I see this really nice case, so put this one on top, move it out of the way, bring this one here, and then just solve. And then these two can go into the back. So now we have this pie seal out and a U perm. Now moving on to the sixth solve. So what I would do is I would probably go for the white, orange, blue block, and I would do this because I see that this edge is here, and it's also in a good spot. It's not attached to its center, but it's in such a position that you could like easily form pieces and then just attach right to it. So I'm thinking of doing it from this angle, but it wouldn't be nice with F moves, but I think it would be better than to rotate. So what I would do is I would put this edge in the front, pair these two up, then connect to that moved edge, and then probably just insert this edge. There you go. What I would do is I would probably do the back right square. So I would put this edge down, or would I? I think it would be better if I just put it down. So I put it down, then I would pair up these two. And now this is kind of tricky because the pair is misoriented. So instead of doing like a C-fop insert into the back, because you can do something a little bit better, or not a little bit better, but a little bit different, more Petrus-like. Or instead of like reorienting and then putting it in, even though it's still pretty good, what you can do is actually just move this pair here, and then you want to finger trick it so that your thumb is on top, because then it's a lot nicer. And then you just do R2, F, R2. And that's that. So now I see that right off the bat, 4 bad edges, put this one in DF, then just do M moves. Works really nicely. And then here I could pair these two, U2, put this edge in. You always want to make sure that's opposite of the actual place it's supposed to be, and then you can just put it in. And when I do R2, this will go straight into pairing this pair. And oh, we just skipped OL. So that's nice. And now we just finished with a nice F perm. now 7th. So I'm thinking of trying something out, but I'm not sure it would work. But it could work. So I'm thinking of doing the white, blue, red block. So I see that this piece is kind of mismatched, and the middle layer edge is on the bottom here. And it's in such a position that you could do 2 moves and it will pair these two. And this one is misoriented, that's the only problem. But I could just go ahead and orient it. So pair this up and maybe insert into the back. No, that would not work. So instead I would just bring this one up, put this pair on the bottom for safekeeping, bring it up like this, put this down, and then I would just insert this in the end. So now I have an edge that's solved here, and I could just insert the 2 pieces that belong here, and it's fairly better than the other one. So bring this down and connect. 4 bad edges, 2, and then there we go. So I would do these 2, then this pair. Soon, J-pern. 8th solve. I would probably do the white, green, red block because the pair is already solved, and when you see a pair that's solved, like, that's awesome because you can always, or not always, but most times you can use it if the other pieces are in fairly good positions. So it's all about solving these 2 relative to each other, and that's like the biggest mistake I can make is putting the red one after the green one. So I would put the green one down first, put the red one, and just put it in, and then insert the pair to the back. I think I would go for the back right square because these 2 pieces are already solved. This one just needs to be put in. So put this in, connect, put that back down. These 2, very fast, rotate, cancel into this pair, and this pair. See guys, this is why Petrus is amazing. Like, it just works out so nicely, and that's not sarcasm. Now, this, okay, so that would be that. 9th solve. I see a very awkward looking pair, but it's really the only thing I see. I kind of just focus on one thing so that I can better it during inspection rather than like looking around for the best thing because that takes too much time. So what I'm thinking is doing the yellow, orange, blue block, and this edge is already solved. With one move, this edge will be put in the back, and it will also be just connected to the blue one. So one move away from being solved. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pair this one up first because if I'm doing this pair, I don't think it would affect this edge. So I was thinking of doing it like this, but I don't think doing it like this would be so bad. And then here's the bad part. Just insert into the back. Pretty awkward finger tricks. The back right square looks pretty decent. So what I would do is, because this one is kind of just set up here, this is really nice because then you can just fit the pieces that need to go in here and then just turn everything down. So this pair can be solved, and then put this one down, and then put this 1x2 in. There we go. So now we'll probably switch out these 2 and then into those 2. Rotate and nice, pair that, and this just lands another pair. Now this pi CLL into another U-perm. Here is the 10th solve. I will be doing the yellow, blue, red block. It's pretty obvious. We have an edge kind of disconnected here. It's attached to the yellow, but it's not attached to the blue. So that means that we can just fit any kind of block here. And also, when we're doing that, when we insert this block with wide moves, I'm pretty sure this edge will land right here with the red here. So that would be oriented. So, okay, that did not turn out, but that's okay because it became oriented even though it didn't come here. And it's actually better because then I can just put that in, and then D2. The front right block is really nice because this edge is just disconnected, so you can fit the pair, the F2L pair, and you could fit them in and then just kind of do moves that will solve them. But if we're looking at the back right, this pair is already solved. And will it become oriented? With an F2, green will be on top, so it won't be oriented. But I think I'm gonna go with the back right. So U2, then maybe in the back. Place this one up, connect, then put everything down. Okay, so edge orientation. These two are misoriented. Probably just put one in, swap like that, rotate, and I would put this edge down so that's not solved, and then I would go into solving this block. Okay, then just solve, and then same pi CLL from last solve into a U-perm. 11th solve now. Okay, so I'd probably go for the white, orange, green pair because this edge is on the bottom, white connects with white. That's really nice. This one, this middle layer edge, orange, green, orange connects with orange, so that's also really nice. So this makes it very versatile and easy to use. So I would just pair these two up, put the pair down, and then solve. I think I will go for the back right because with one move, this edge becomes oriented, and then I would pair this up first, and then, okay, this is bad. So I would put this, I would do a U move actually. Okay, that was pretty bad. Anyways, got the block. These two, like that. Now rotate here, and I would do this pair. Then this pair. You could do like L moves, but I would just do the RU one. Then OLO and PLL. Here is the 12th solve. Okay, probably what I would do is just do the white, blue, red block because it's pretty easy. So what I'm seeing is that this edge is connected here, here. And with one move, these two pieces will come up. This edge will be in the same state as this edge, so one color will match. And then pair up these two really nicely. I would rotate at this moment, then insert in the back. So I'll probably do the back right square. So what I would do is I would just place this corner down here, do an F move, U2, pair this up. Or would I do that? Would I just, because this one's misoriented, so that makes it tricky, but maybe put in like that. Now these two, I like this case so much because it's just insert on the left, insert on the right, all is oriented. And now I would go for this, which connects here, and then cancel. Then we have a nice U case. It's like the Y perm with the R prime in front, and Z perm. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys saw the Petrus in a new light, from a different perspective, I would say. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and tell me down below what your thoughts of the Petrus method is. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.